You understand that? The world is not a
Please
nice
stop
place.
being harsh with
No,
me. Please.
No, I refuse.
Please.
I refuse. Absolutely not. You know why? Because you haven't tried hard enough. You gotta get that. You gotta push yourself hard. Push yourself to your limit. That way you know how far you can go. Once you reach your limit, you're like, okay, this is where I'm at, and this is what I know I can do. Maybe not. But the whole thing is when you're trying to help somebody, you gotta show somebody their potential. Otherwise, how are they gonna learn? I do.
He is here for you, okay? He is here for you.
But it's like, man, you obviously don't know what hard is. You haven't been in a situation that you haven't got out of. That is a hard situation. You get through situations, bro. But man, you gotta put in that effort. You gotta have the drive and motivation to do it. You know.
I think you should be a paralegal. You should. A paralegal or somebody with a legal field, with all your knowledge of penal code and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Well, he knows how to read them. He doesn't have a whole lot of knowledge, honestly.
Well,
I just suggest him to become a criminal investigator.
Yeah, see? There's things that you're passionate about.
And it's like, man, you can do this stuff, but you've got to begin to get your life organized first so you can get to that
Maybe
step.
online classes or something to start off with. Who knows?
You know?
Like, I don't really have a passion for nothing.
But Jenny, first he's got to establish his life.
Yeah.
And that's going to take some work.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
you got to be willing to put in that work because nobody's going to help you with that.
Yeah.
You know, you can't just expect, all right, here, somebody's going to hand you this or somebody's going to hand you this. Earn it. You know? It's not that hard. You just got to do it. Really, there's nothing hard. It's either physically or mentally demanding. Huh?
Look at the top of your arms. There's no tan over there.
It's just from the sun that's driving in the car, I guess.
No, look at the
But yeah,
arms.
dude, I mean, being harsh is okay. You know, like
Sometimes, but not all the time.
like the
And
Marines.
he's not all the time
Marines
harsh.
is harsh, okay?
I'm not in your
like-
boot camp, man.
Well, it's not about boot camp, okay? It's about living real life, man. It's like when you have a friend that cares about you and does nothing and says nothing when they see something they can help with, that's not a real friend. That's like an acquaintance who doesn't really care about you from one day to the next. But I want to see you progress. But why? Is it for me? What will it benefit me for me to see you progress? I can be happy for you, but who is it going to benefit in the long run? Me or you? You and your family. And you know that, bro. Come on. I mean, you don't even want to try for yourself. That means who are you really trying for? You ain't even trying for your family.
Working 7 days a week isn't trying?
No, it's not. Now, when you're not at 40 hours, because, you know, you can't say, oh, 7 days a week is an accomplishment. You ain't even hit 40 hours. Seriously. Seriously, bro? What do you know about working 7 days a week? Is this the first time you've ever done it? And if it's not... I mean,
Yeah, it is the first time I ever did. Now,
Well, that's good, dude.
for the past 3 weeks, I worked 7 days a week. I get my first day off on Friday.
Well, that's good, dude. Well, guess what? 40 hours still hasn't been accomplished, and I'm telling you, man, you will get
And
a break.
until I get that 40 hours, you're not going to get off my ass, right?
Well, how about you? How about you get on your own ass about it, so I don't have to say anything to you. You do what you got to do, so I ain't gonna say something. You get it? You see how easy it is? Why don't you do it? Tell me, why haven't you gone out there and done it yet? Seriously, you've been here over a month. You've had that opportunity. Where are you letting it go, or why are you letting it go? Why is it? Why aren't you going out there and doing it? Tell me.
You realize I'm paying some of your power bill, like I
Okay,
paid
so look, do you realize
$90 this week. Wait,
Listen, we
listen.
can make it without you.
Yes, I know
We
you
don't
can
need
make
your
it
help,
without
okay?
me.
But you're using it, so I'm asking
Yeah,
you to pay.
and I'm paying it.
Okay, and your point is, I asked you a question, now answer me. Why haven't you gone out there and got 40 hours yet? What's stopping you? Seriously.
The
why haven't you
distance.
done
The
it?
distance.
Okay, quit making excuses. Why haven't you done it? You can do it. The opportunity's there.
It's just
Why
so
haven't you
far
done it?
away, man.
So what, man? You're making excuses. It's not out of your reach. It's within your reach. What is stopping you from doing it? The distance is only an excuse because the distance can be met easily. Why don't you do it? Why haven't you done it? This is not harassment, this is discussion. I mean, come on, life progress is not harassment. It's like, seriously. You want to call it harassment? They tell you what to do at work, right?
That's not harassment. I'm paid to
Okay.
do whatever it
Your
is.
point is. So what's the difference here? I'm not helping you.
Yeah, but Levi, your tone's tough.
I understand that. You know, sometimes you got to use it. You know, excessive tone, assertiveness.
Your foot up his ass right now.
No, it's
That's
not.
what I feel like.
Well, that's okay.
He
if
probably
you
feels
feel
the
that
same
way.
thing. You know, so, but he's here to support you, he wants you to do better. Okay, and the distance, it sucks. You know what you could do probably?
Oh yeah, how about
Here's
this?
the bus
Why
stop.
don't you tell him how you used to ride the bus when you were doing 40 hours?
The bus stop was kind of.
It doesn't matter.
We had,
The point is that you had to do
I was
it.
fortunate. We were fortunate that the bus stop was like.
Well,
right there.
regardless of the distance
But
of the
if it
bus
wasn't
stop,
right
Jenny,
there, we'd
that
have
would be
to
an
make-
excuse
we'd
not
have
to
to
walk
walk.
that distance.
Yeah, we were
It's
just
not
fortunate.
that bad.
I mean,
come
here,
on.
kind of, there is a bus stop here. You just gotta get out of the neighborhood and it's there.
Shoot,
Right?
even when I had to work in the Navy, I had to walk like 2 miles across the Navy yard just to get to the ship. I had to do that every day, 7 days a week. Ain't no big
Yeah,
deal.
I was in Portland, 2 jobs. I had to walk to both jobs, and my feet were like lobster coming home. It's like I
And he's got good shoes too, you know.
My
I just
feet
told him
were
don't drag
so
his feet;
bad.
those are good.
yeah, he's
Yeah.
got good shoes. That's good. But I had to walk to both jobs, and it would just like. And sometimes I'm in my uniform. You're right. People give you, hey, we're HEB, or you're from McDonald's, and give me a ride, like whatever. It's Portland, small town, anyways, but still, it was like so horrible. But I know there's a bus stop close, and if you could, look at the time frame and see what Whataburger is available, so you can get your 40 hours. I know you want to make your more money,
Well, that's the
figure
step.
something
That's
out.
the step to moving on because you can get $2,000. That's not moving on. How long is it going to last you? Literally, how long is it going to last
Yeah, if Levi
you? Be
was-
realistic.
had that thing come through, he would have already gotten his money. It's
Yeah.
just, we really thought that thing was going to come through. I really thought it was.
Yeah, it was supposed to be
Because
3 grand.
it always comes through. Whenever he has money coming,
Mm-hmm.
every time, he always gets it. It's the only time that, they flip-flop his service or whatever it was.
Mm-hmm.
And I was even telling my brother, I was like, Levi's going to come up with some money so we can take care of some stuff, blah, blah, blah. Maybe wash and dryer, stuff like that.
And that's why I'm pushing
Yeah.
you, bro, because I want to see you do good too. It's not
Is
for
that
me.
dirty, Brandon?
It's not going to help me in the
Or is
long
it-
run. It's
I'm
going to
just
help
gonna have to
you.
get stuff
It's going to
online.
help your boys. I mean, think about it, man. How do you want them to be in 5 years? Do you want them to be a lot better because you made that effort, or you
My
don't?
grandmother already bought a house for them.
Well, that's not the point. You want to see
You
them
know
do
what?
better
They
because
do
you
better
did
than
it.
Grandma's rule then. How about
Yeah,
that?
just forget about what everybody else has done.
At the age-
Ask, what are you
Yeah.
going to do?
At the age of 18, they inherit that house. Apparently.
Yeah, nothing here would be as probably. Maybe it's why you're-
No, she's gonna be long dead because she's old.
Well, maybe, who knows?
Oh, yeah.
You know
She
what?
could live
Sometimes
to
God
120
doesn't want
years.
people. Maybe God doesn't want her. That's why he's there for a long time. My mom was already gone. His mom's gone already.
Yeah.
Your mom, you don't want your mom either. Stay here. Sorry. That's Hanism. You know, Han? She got bad like that. Your mom's still here. Look how she acted like
Yeah.
you.
Hey, you need to kick it up a notch, bro.
You know, Levi
you will
tells
get
me-
you will get what you need. You will get
Like your
what you
wife,
need.
I can see she's a good mom. Your wife, she's good to those boys. I mean, yes, I know she probably got mad at one time, whatever. Even me, I got mad at the boys. Even Brandon, I got mad at him one time. I put his hands in hot water. I was so mad at him. In hot water. I was washing hands, and of course his dad was like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "Wash your hands right." I was mad at him, and I put his hand in hot water to wash his hands, and I can take the heat. He's little; he can't take the heat. And we all do things, but we love our kids. Okay, I can't believe people that leave their kids in the back seat, like, oh, I forgot my kid in the back seat for how many hours? Those people, I think, would be shot. Like, how do you forget your kid?
Yeah, on a daily basis, you should think about stuff, bro. On a daily basis, do more, push yourself harder, become the man you need to be for those
I wanna
kids,
fill in the
not
blanks.
and for you too.
But see, how Levi think you need to be this and this. Well, fill in the blank part is like, try to find out where the bus stop is, right? Find out, okay, what Whataburger.
It's down Cimarron.
Okay, so you kind of have a little knowledge, right? And then from there, like, what would take you to the next Whataburger?
I mean, I even
Of
took
course,
the
call first.
initiative to go downtown, talk to the general manager. I was finding out if there's hours available. She said there is. She said it'd be easy.
I mean,
if he's at
obviously-
30, even if he's
Yeah.
at 30 right now.
I mean,
10
I
hours is
wouldn't take the
nothing for
bus,
them.
be like, hey, I'm here, do you have any hours? Heck no, I would call, plan it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
well, they'll work together with the
You
schedule.
know what I'm saying? I would plan it like, hey, I'm off this day, or I can work the evenings. And the evenings, I don't know why they should be doing evenings. That's when freaking
Well, either way,
Busy.
regardless
Oh, yeah.
how they do their management, you
whatever
just gotta
is-
go with the flow.
it's
That's
24
all-
hour
it is what
place,
it
so
is.
it's awesome that it's like hours are available to work. You know what I mean? But I mean, I mean, 7 days. You can't force the scheduling, but of course, maybe other stores, like Levi said, kind of ask around, like, hey, I'm working at this
there's
store.
so many
I'm only
ways.
working 4 hours, and I need more hours. So you have availability? I can come tomorrow, maybe, or
Well, what you do
Yeah.
is you work with the manager there,
Yeah.
and Willie knows this, I told him.
is he nice
You work with the
manager?
managers there.
Is he nice?
Yeah, he's gonna be moving on soon.
When you work with the manager there, and you work with the manager at the other store, and they schedule the hours based on the two stores.
Even HEB
That way
does
you
that.
get it.
People that work part time, they're like 12
And,
hours.
and Willie's even acknowledged the idea that if
Bless
he gets
you.
40 hours, he can be
Yeah.
eligible for healthcare.
Yeah.
And that would be wonderful because he's got a physical health issue that needs to be tended to, and I even agreed to take him to
What do they have?
a place to
Blue
get
Cross
his
Blue Shield?
clinic card. I'm not sure what they have. But I do know, bro, I am being harsh on you, and I'm not. I don't feel bad about
In a
it
good
whatsoever.
way, okay? Tough
It
love.
is.
Is that word
It's a
tough love?
good. It's a good thing because I'm putting your mindset in the way so you understand that this progress has to be made, not should be. It has to be done. Why? For your family. You don't need to be selfish and think about you first and, oh my gosh, Levi's being this way to me. Forget about yourself for a minute and think about how your boys are doing and how you'd like them to be doing. You know what I'm saying? How would you like them to be doing?
Yeah, every time you're hard on me, I just get reverted back to what my mother was doing
Well,
to me.
guess what? You need to quit thinking of that. I ain't your mom. You shouldn't relate with that. You know why? Because you're in a situation where somebody's trying to help you, not somebody's trying to use you. And you know that's what she was doing.
I know that's what she's doing.
And I was getting mad when I told him. I said, for 1 year, Levi, I don't want no one living with us. I don't want no one. He goes, what? Mom? He said, Jenny, it's Willie. He's been my friend for a long time, and he needs help. And I told him, damn it, because it's like he always helps everybody. But you know what? He's like, we've known you and your mom and your situation. It's like, he's like, Jenny, I know we're moving to the new house, but it's Willie. And of course, I can't say, like,
you're not bothering
before
your
your situation happened, before we knew you needed a place, he's like, I told him, Levi, can we just have 1 year of nobody?
I honestly wanted it too, but I don't mind having you here. I want you to
And I guess
understand.
the way Levi
that,
is, this
yeah.
helps motivate you to move out, right? And
I want to go.
Yeah.
I want to
It
go.
It should motivate you to do better instead of
Exactly.
moving
Like, I want
out.
the
Because
hell
I mean,
outta
you're
here.
being a lazy ass piece of shit. No offense. Not you particular. Anybody's a lazy ass piece of shit if they're not doing what they got to do for their life.
If Han was still here,
Anybody.
if Han was, that guy Han, if he was still here, like, yes, he helped us move and blah, blah, blah. I'm thinking to myself, dude, you need to get a job.
Yeah,
Like, you know what I mean?
he
I
wasn't
would've-
doing nothing.
Levi would have been, and me too, I would be like,
And I said, this is a new house, new
I
rules. I'm going to
appreciate
be a
you.
lot more hard.
I appreciate you cooking once in a while for us. I do appreciate that. But, like, dude, you're all day doing shit.
Yeah.
You ain't, like, you got your arms and legs. You got, maybe your English is not that great, but you're in shape, but he's not fat or dying or, you know what I'm saying? And you know what? We haven't been back since